This news update is brought to you by...
When you go with Flow, you get to bundle it. Bundling is essential with Flow. Get Flow TV, broadband, and home phone from as low as $160 a month. That's less than $5.50 a day. Plus, upsize your broadband and home packages from only $5. And there's more. You get free movies for 3 months and a 50% off selected TV bolt-on. Trust the network that is built, ready, and proven. This is how we flow. Bundle it.
Sign up before October 31st to get the Flow Sports Premier Pack free for 6 months.
This is the Barbados Today morning news for Monday, October 31st. Thank you for joining us. I am Mary Claire Williams. Finance Minister Chris Sinckler is dismissing what he calls an atmosphere of triumphalism within the opposition Barbados Labour Party. Sinckler was addressing the DLP's South Alive meeting at the Dighton Griffith Secondary School last night. His comments were fresh on the heels of the BLP's annual conference, in which opposition leader Mia Mottley criticized the government for what she said was their mismanagement of the country.
No election has been called, no hint of an election, certainly from the Prime Minister, who is the only person that can advise the Governor General to call an election. But they have been in election mode since the 22nd of February 2013. And all that has happened in between that time, other than harassing the government, confusing the people of Barbados, or trying to confuse the people of Barbados, and harassing their government, has been the irrationality of their election mode activities, to the extent where you are hearing it now from the highest echelons of the Labour Party, that they are just preparing to complete the government.
Meanwhile, opposition leader Mia Mottley has been outlining the Barbados Labour Party's plans for the country if it forms the next government. Addressing the BLP's 78th annual conference, Mottley told members the party will guarantee flowing water to homes, security against crime, a living income to each household. She said there is also a need to effectively manage the island's resources, following what she said had been years of mismanagement by the current administration.
Our policies will be guided by a few simple precepts. All expenditure must be assessed by what is essential, then what is highly desirable, and then what is optional. And in using that measurement, we hold faithful to these principles, that every Barbadian must have access to water, because water is the source of life. And without it, you constrain development and life. 2, Barbados must be a safe place to live, work, and visit. We must deal with the crime, especially the automatic weaponry. 3, no household in Barbados shall go, I'm very careful and deliberate, no household in Barbados shall go without a living income. Whether it is from a job, whether it is from a pension, whether it is from NIS benefits, or whether it is through additional welfare-related benefits or government working with civil society. But nobody in a house must face a month after month after month without a cent coming in. It is the moral thing to do, and we can rise to the occasion because everybody must be able to live.
Mottley also stressed that education will be a priority for her government and made the promise of free education up to tertiary level.
Every young child in this country must leave school with a certificate or a skill, whether it is CXC, CSEC, or NVQ. If we cut education now, we will be laying the destruction of this society. And to that end, everyone who wants to go to tertiary institutions must be able to go without worrying how they're going to pay.
Attorney General Adriel Brathwaite is calling on the public to give former prison inmates a second chance. Addressing the decommissioning of Glenderry Prison on the weekend, Brathwaite said many offenders are not always accepted by their families once they are released, and they are also often turned away by potential employers in their search for work. Regarding the future of the building, Brathwaite said he has been receiving several suggestions for the future use.
Sir Henry wrote to me about 18 months ago, sent me detailed information on many prisons that have been successfully transformed into prison museums. And there's a business case to be made therefore. I've also received various pieces of correspondence asking whether or not we can't use the facilities for crop over events. Someone coined the phrase lockdown a couple of minutes ago. We've also been told that it can be used to assist in developing our film industry. What I can promise you is that whilst I am able, that I will use my offices to ensure that this facility is put to the best possible use for the people of Barbados.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
What Maisie, this Christmas will be the best Belgian Christmas for we. Maisie, it is all because Republic Bank just like Santa Claus. Maisie, fix up the kitchen and a new TV we get in. A special time to commemorate. Republic will help you celebrate.
Get ready to celebrate 50 years of independence right through to the best Bajan Christmas ever with a Make It Happen loan of up to $50,000 from Republic Bank. Give your home a good old Bajan spooser, buy some new furniture and appliances, or take an after-holiday trip to visit loved ones over and away. You could also be one of our lucky winners to share in fabulous prizes. Just visit any branch to apply. Go to republicbarbados.com or call us at 227-2700. We're also available via Skype and FaceTime. Special conditions apply.
In Bajan style, it will be great with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Read all about it, read all about it. Get your paper. Only $2.25. Let's get your paper.
You again with that stale news from yesterday. I got the Barbados Today app on my phone and I just get my news for free.
What do she?
The Barbados Today, news you can trust.
We're back now with news from the region. The Leeward Islands Flight Attendants Association is responding to a recent statement from management of regional carrier LIAT, calling it unfortunate and misleading. In a statement yesterday, the association dismissed the claim from LIAT CEO Julie Reefer-Jones that the airline has sufficient crew to operate the current schedule. Reefer-Jones said LIAT employs 76 cabin crew and the airline's crew sickness levels for this year stood at 13%. The association maintains that at their last count, cabin crew was 56 and management should have discussed the issue with them before going public. The statement said further that another 12 members are on extended leave due to maternity leave or injuries sustained on the job. According to their cabin crew representative, several members were made redundant against the advice of the association, but now LIAT has begun hiring new members. They said they are concerned that the new crew members will need approximately 2 months to be trained before they can be placed on active duty, and this may impact their operations during the peak Christmas season. The association also addressed concerns raised by the Leeward Islands Airline Pilots Association regarding a roach infestation on the aircraft and the chemicals being used to rectify the situation. They said they have asked management for more details as to the harmful effects of those chemicals on human health. On the international scene, Italy's Prime Minister has vowed to rebuild the areas damaged by Sunday's earthquake. It is said to be the most powerful quake in more than 3 decades, and a leading seismologist has warned that they could continue for weeks in a domino effect. We get more in this Reuters report.
Frightened nuns flee for safety as another powerful earthquake shakes central Italy. It's the same region where almost 300 people were killed by an earthquake in August. No deaths were immediately reported this time around because many people had already fled the area.
And finally, the Democratic leader in the U.S. Senate says FBI Director James Comey may have broken the law when he revealed that the Bureau was investigating emails possibly linked to presidential candidate Hillary Clinton. Harry Reid accused Comey of violating an act which bars officials from influencing an election. Meanwhile, the FBI has reportedly obtained a warrant to search emails belonging to a top Clinton aide, Huma Abedin. It is believed that the emails were found on the laptop of her estranged husband, former Congressman Anthony Weiner. The FBI said the emails may be pertinent to its previous inquiry into Clinton's use of a private server when she was Secretary of State. That case was closed in July without any charges being brought against Clinton. That's news this morning. Remember, you can get more on our website, www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, and like us on Facebook. We're on Izumi Media in bus terminals and Screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. Or you can tune into Channel 99 on Flow TV or Mix 96.9 FM for more news. I am Maricla Williams. Good morning.